Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is World One Live and we're back for some more Jumpstart. We're going to just go ahead and jump right into it today. Hope everybody's having a great day. Now if you haven't played Jumpstart, we're going to get to choose two packets. Out of those two packets, there's usually get to choose one out of three. Usually what I'm looking for is an adjective and a noun. Like we can do Teferi. Teferi could be pretty strong. But there's only, I'm going to do well-read actually. I don't know if I've done too many well-read ones, so we're going to try well-read. Maybe that'll be cards. Well-read wizards? Well-read spell. Let's do well-read wizards. Alright. Hello everybody, how are you doing? This World here. I just want to jump in real quickly before we continue on with the games. I did not realize that the Riptide Laboratory is the rare card. So this is the rare card for the Wizards. Because I said there was only one. I said that was really weird. I've never seen that before. Also, because of that, I misread what this card says. It says return target wizard you control to its owner's hand. I thought once you did that, you would destroy the land. And I didn't use that very often, barely at all, until much later. This is a really good card. And so you'll be able to see lots of places. I should have used this in the games. And we still did pretty good. But even the games that we lost, we probably could have won if I realized what this card was doing. So just want to get that out of there, just so you understand. That is the rare for the deck. And let the games continue. Now they do have too also each packet has a rarity level also. There's mythic rarity levels, rarity levels, and also commons. I think we should have took the Teferi instead of the well-read. Note to self, take the Teferi. Don't really have any creatures until we get early. We're gonna have to mulligan again. Okay, we have some creatures. Take the Teferi. That is a mythic rarity level packet. Yeah, I have never seen a deck not have a rare in it. I do know that the decks have a few different. The Planeswalkers don't think so. But like Wizards and well-read all have a few different variations. And from what I was looking at, say if there's 3 different variations of the decks. There's maybe about 4 or 5 differences, or card differences between all 3 decks. Now the one thing I'm not sure of, I haven't been able to figure out, is that when you play games, sometimes the card that's the linchpin of the deck, like the enabler of the deck, is not the card that you would expect it to be. And if you change that card, you could change the complexion of the deck. Now, on those different versions, I'm not sure if those are the cards they took out, because then it really would change a lot. If they didn't take those out, I'm not sure like the difference. I think I saw one difference was like between a capture sphere and an exclusion mage. I don't really know how much of a deal that's going to be. What a big difference that one is going to be. Okay, well let's see if we can't get this Daybreak Charger out of here. And as I was saying, having early creatures down on a board presence and then consistency upon that seems to be very good. Also the enchantments seem to be very good too. They might be a little slow, but they definitely affect the board. They definitely can win games for you. That guy's fantastic. Alright, well, let's see if we can't knock out some of his peeps right here. We can make this a 4-4. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to give one creature plus 0-2, 0-2, -2. There we go. And then because he has prowess, he'll get 4-4. Now they probably have a combat trick. There are lots of combat tricks. Okay. Now then I'm thinking then we can play this squid illusion, which is super cool. It's an illusion. It's a squid illusion. Look at his head. That's awesome. Yep. We're okay with this. We definitely don't want a creature 4 or greater coming in. Now we can put the, that has menace. Can't really do too much about that. Now is when we're gonna need some of our bounce spells. We can put down our own version of the Curious Obsession. And we can attack with this one. See if we can't make this. Yes, take action. We'll make them big. Okay, that's not that great. I'm probably going to have to take the 4 damage. Because he has menace, that means we're going to have to attack with, block with everybody, and I don't think I want to do that. We'll block here. We'll take 4. Okay. Okay. He has prowess too, so he will eat our gentleman. We are going to need to get this. Oh, we are in troubles. We are in troubles. Okay. Alright, well, we do have the Exclusion Mage. We don't want to bounce that because it'll give somebody a lot. So, bounce this guy. I don't think we're going to have enough. I don't think we're going to have enough. We definitely need some sort of something that's going to affect the board right here. I mean, it helps. It helps block. But I don't think it's going to be enough. 3-2. Alright, we'll block here. And block here. Okay, well, we got another land. Gonna have to discard a card doing this. We are going to be ooh, okay, that was actually pretty good. That was pretty good. I forgot I should have been doing this. and I forgot to do that. We're actually going to do that right now. Okay, we'll discard this card. If we can survive one more, we might win. And I think we can survive one more. Draw a card, yes. He's going to need some sort of kill spell for us, else he will die. Look at us go. We can block this. We can block this. Okay, that will not do it. Good game. Now, when they have menace, you have to go block them individually, or else it will not work. You can't like bounce them together, group them together, then block. Okay. Good game. Good game. He does not have any cards. Unless he gets to draw a card right here. Beginning of your end step. Okay. Whoa. That was surprisingly, that was nice. Just enough to hold on. Just enough to hold on. Okay, so we are playing well-read wizards. It's definitely build them up, take your time, and come in over with the flying. We can actually keep this because we have our smaller creatures at the beginning, which is what we've been looking for. Then we'll come over the top. We'll probably need it. Oh, that self formation is an amazing card. So let's check this card out real quickly. So each creature you control assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. The target creature with defender can attack this turn if it didn't have defender. The creatures you control get 0-1 until end of turn. But if they all have, they flip-flop their stats, that is a lot of stuff. Go ahead and attack. I could keep something open at the moment, but we can just bounce whatever he's going to put down this next turn, and then we'll be able to draw a card. And then, okay. If he doesn't play anything we don't feel like bouncing, we can play the transmutator. Because we'll definitely be able to, if we want to bounce something this turn, we'll be able to bounce it, and then we'll be able to counterspell it. Okay. Definitely is looking for cards. I think he has walls. Walls for sure. Walls and tree hugging maybe? He has defender. Put down the flyer. Just so we can come over the top. And now we'll bounce this so we can draw a card. And we can attack. I like drawing cards. I don't know if I care too much about that guy. So I'm going to go ahead and cast 2 cards and see what we get. He might have somebody a good 4 drop, but I'm assuming he's gonna have really good 5, 6, and 7 drops. And he's gonna have to find somebody with reach. Otherwise, we can just fly over everything. And he will be able to affect those, but he will use up all of his mana. Oops, I should have just waited for that. Does not have reach. We can draw a card and discard a card next turn if we need to. When he does get somebody with reach, we can bounce it. But he will have to do all this. He'll have to spend a lot of mana to do that. To make it, he has to spend a green each time. Okay. Tree Folk Warrior. Luckily, still nobody with reach. He can come attack us if he'd like. Okay. We will attack. And then the next turn we'll bounce everybody and we'll attack with everyone. Oh, I should put the servitor down. Oh, we also have the, oh, if he plays, I forgot we also have the spell. So now if he does play with something with reach, we can counter spell it. Like that. So we will give this guy +2 and this guy -2. So our creature will survive. And that will be it. We'll be able to bounce 2 people. Turn up to 2 target creatures to their owner's hands. There you go. And then we will attack all that. Alright, that's the way to do it right there. They had a fantastic. Well, I think that was 3 games. I think we went 2-1. Okay, after the games, I would like to go over the deck and what I think of the deck. With well-read wizards, I think the speed of the deck is slow. It needs to get things set up. The power level is low also. There's not too many huge, big creatures. Your small, like your Arcanists and everything, are pretty low. They're kind of blockers. They're kind of definitely bit players. Your synergy is just sort of medium, I would say. You know, there is some synergy between the two different packets of drawing cards and using the cards, drawing the cards, enabling you to do things, which is good. And I would say the aggression is definitely low. This isn't something you're going to come off right off the bat. There isn't any real removal in this deck whatsoever. You do have Narcolepsy, a Rookie Mistake, and you have a Crook Claw, Transmuter, which you can switch the power and toughness. So when you're playing these games, you have a Wizard's Retort. So when you're playing these games, you really need to be very aware of which cards you need to remove and which cards you really just have to find another way to deal with. I've definitely found, like, this is something that you want to, like, bounce and delay tactics, send them back, bounce the cards back up there, tap them, do whatever you can to delay until you get to the end of the late game, because you can win, and you just have to win. Like, you can use your anime, the tome anime becomes unblockable. So if you have the Erratic Visionary, you can draw a card and discard a card, and that can come unblockable every single time. You have a bookcase, which can make somebody unblockable every time. So that's pretty much what you want to do. You want to, it's going to be slow, be defensive, wait till they do what they're going to want to do, and then slowly take over the game at the end of the game.